All right, y'all, let's talk about narcissists and their sob stories and how that relates to the new supply. And we're going to do that through a story time. So, when I first met the narcissist that I was dealing with, I got extreme love bombing, but I also got the sob story, about the past childhood trauma and the family who allegedly didn't love him and the friends who were never there for him and the exes who fucked him over, specifically focusing on the last ex girlfriend that he had who he claimed cheated on him. But he also claimed that she wouldn't let go of him, that she was obsessed with him. Now, these sob stories have a couple of purposes. Number one, to make you feel sorry for them, to play on your empathy, and to make you want to help them and be there for them. And it worked on me. And number two, it can also be a form of love bombing in itself because they compare you in a positive light to these people who have allegedly fucked them over, and they put you on a pedestal and it makes you feel special. That also applied in my situation. All right, now fast forward to me being out of the relationship and starting my TikTok account and reaching out to the new supply a couple of years ago, even though she's not a supply anymore. And I asked her what her story was with him. And this is someone who I went through his phone and caught him cheating with. She told me that at the time, he told her that I was a crazy ex who did him wrong, who was obsessed with him, and who didn't know how to let go. And that he had one of his friends get on the phone and confirm all of this to her. And at the time he told her all of this, we were living together, we were in a full-blown relationship, and I had literally just met his grandma. And the sob story that he was feeding her about me was the exact same sob story that he fed me about his previous ex, if it was even his ex yet at the time that we met. My point here is that once the love bombing phase ends and you go into the devaluation phase and the narcissist finds a new supply, they're going to talk shit about you to the new supply and lay that sob story on thick to play on their empathy, just like they did with you at the beginning. The relationships overlap like this a lot of times. And on top of all this, when they're talking shit about you to the new supply, they're already framing you to be the crazy one. Because if you end up reaching out trying to warn the new supply or something, then you're going to look crazy because they've already told them that you're crazy. Just like in my situation, when I was in that relationship, I was reaching out to her. But because he already covered his bases by being in her ear, telling her that I was crazy and obsessed and wouldn't let go, when I reached out to her, she really didn't entertain it because she thought I was crazy, even though I was literally in a relationship with him still. So just remember, you are not the crazy one. The narcissist is the crazy one, and they are going to keep doing this bullshit over and over and over. The cycle will continue forever with them.